Happy New Year, and I'm back. So just to show you what it looks like outside my office window, this is what outside looks like. It is blizzardy, snowy, fun conditions, like totally blizzardy, and it's probably about maybe 6 inches, maybe, probably about 6 inches of snow so far. And yeah, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you decide to read, or read, that's funny, watch this video. I am back. After a hectic 2 months, I am officially back. So today I'm going to be opening my Sketchbox. Don't ask me what month. We're going to find out because I have no idea, because I haven't opened one of these in a while. I think I have one floating around that is unopened. So this one I just got recently, so I'm going to open this up and see which month it is. Okay. Kind of heavy. I can't see what's inside yet, so there's that. Oh, okay. Excuse sauce. Oh my gosh, so loud. Okay, and here we go. So I decided to do this a little different this time around. Wow, there's some odd things in this pack. Alrighty, well, we are gonna find out. So this month is, oh stink, it doesn't even say what month it is. Oh, Sketchbox February. Okay, so this is the February box, and we'll get to the list in a minute, but let's give credit to the artist. Cassie Murphy is a web designer and artist. Oh, I can totally relate with her because I am a graphic and web designer myself, working on projects for STEAM in Seattle, Washington. That is totally awesome. I am all for STEAM. I teach it to my girls. That's pretty much the only direction I like to teach my girls is STEAM. And STEAM, not STEM. STEM is basically science, technology, engineering, and math. But I think it's very important to include arts in that equation because it creates a well-rounded individual, in my opinion. So here's Cassie. Check her out. I'm going to go follow her also on her Twitter, her Instagram, and that's her website. So kudos, Cassie Murphy. This is very cute. I want to talk a little bit about this. So for me, this resembles a very mountainous, kind of simple, but peep show way of nature. So here you have like the art. Here's the mountains that are kind of like your barrier, and then you have your greenery going along the mountain, and then here you see the birds symbolizing kind of like, I don't know, like maybe a free flowing bird that has escaped the mountains. I don't know. It seems very cool in aspect of trying to grasp what the person is actually thinking when drawing this. But then again, she could be thinking about something completely different. You know, you never know. But her most recognizable illustrations include Game of Sits and Purrs and Recreation. She believes it's never too late to find your groove as an artist. Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. All right, so kudos to Cassie. Now, let's get into the box. So this box, I need a piece of paper because this set did not come with paper. So let me go get the little swatch book. Alright, since this seems to be watercolor, I think no, I have to actually cut that. I don't feel like cutting anything. Yeah, why not? I'll use this one. I'll use my Arteza watercolor book. Okay. Now, let's get in this. So, let's find a clean page. All right. So here is my clean page. All right, and first up, we have the watercolor graphite set. Okay, so this is, I'm guessing, watercolor sketch pencils. I have a hard time opening this. Nails and all. Yeah, so this is basically a watercolor sketch pencils. I am having a hard time. Okay. Yeah, this has multiple colors though. Trying to look for the open seal, which it looks like there's not one, so nails come in handy for something. I'm ripping this open. Okay, and it looks like this is, okay, so this looks like a light gray. If I can get them out, I will show you. So, yeah, this looks like a light gray, or, no, light gray, because this one looks like a dark gray. Like almost black. And then we have this one, which is like, it says it's a red, but it doesn't look like that here. That's very deceiving. This is blue. This is green. And you're gonna hear my kids screaming and yelling. They're downstairs watching Baby Shark galore. And here is white. So because this is a tan, this should be able to show up. Very, very faint. Very faint. There. Okay. Next is the Colortint pencil, ivy, and chestnut. Is that one pencil, or is this supposed to be two pencils? Oh yeah, two pencils. So this is ivy. The Derwent watercolors. Yeah, these are actually really good, and the color you see on the paper is typically what the color you actually get. Okay, and this is chestnut. Ooh, that's a pretty color. And let's see, we have the Colortint Cafe au Lait. So like cafe color. It's by Spectrum Noir. This, it's similar to the chestnut one, just a lighter tone. Okay, now we have the two itty bitty ones, which is, did I not see them? Yeah, right here. These, okay. These are Derwent. This is how it came though, which I have to say I don't like, because you can't identify what type of brand it is. Let me see on the bottom if it says anything. No. Yeah, I don't particularly like when companies submit this, because then if you really like the brand, you have no idea what brand this is. Like, they all look the same, especially when they come in these little square, I forgot what they're called, the color pans. They look the same and they're not identified. They should just put like a brand on here somewhere, even if it's like a sticker or a marker label or some type of impression, just so you know what brand it is. And this is supposed to be dark indigo and juniper. All right, we're gonna get to the water stuff in a minute. And it comes also with this Princeton Heritage Round number 6. These, you know, I really wish that the boxes would come with smaller brushes, because I have so many brushes between the numbers 6 to 10, and I have nothing under 6. So I think I had one brush that I got under 6, and it was for acrylic. So, but for watercolor specifically, I think they should include something smaller just to add for details. That would be really cool. Okay, now this is what I am so curious about. This. It's graphite putty. Now, I'm not going to... I don't know if I'm going to open this, because if it is what I think it is, it's not messing up my nails. It's just not. I got to go put some gloves on, and then we can touch it. If you notice that the putty shows signs of excessive drying, add water. Incrementally, okay, so add water incrementally, depending on how adaptable you want the material to be. When the product shows to be completely dry, you could fix it with the addition of water. In the package itself, wait 1 to 2 days and it will return to its initial state. Treat it as clay. Sure does feel like clay, that's for sure. It feels like compacted Play-Doh, or like a softer version of a kneaded eraser. That's what it feels like. So what exactly is this supposed to do? I'm gonna look it up. This water-soluble putty acts similarly to an ink stick, as you can add water to create a wide range of values. Try diluting it to create subtle gradients, or mix with other water-soluble mediums to create your own tinted graphite. Interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how motivated I might be to use this, but we're gonna try it out. I am gonna try my best. This, I think, should be, I'm only gonna open a slither, and by slither I mean that, because I want to tape it back up. And I'm gonna take the smallest little piece out, and I'm gonna pop it onto this, onto my sketchbook, because I'm not kidding, I don't want this stuff on my nails. Okay, ta-da, successfully done. And I'm gonna tape this bad boy back up. I don't want to mess up my nails. Sorry, I just did them the other day, and I am not, nope, not trying that. Okay, so I'm double tape that just to make sure. And we're gonna test it out and see how it flows and see how it goes with that. All right, I'm just gonna set that to the side. Oh, I'm scared, because this little flake was it. So, oh, okay, so that's it on my hand. It's almost like charcoal, I want to say. Glad I have like a paper towel right here. Yeah, this, oh my gosh, this is still on my finger. Okay, good thing I didn't get it on my nail. Okay. Okay, so that's almost like charcoal, it feels like. So, with that being said, where's my little bottle of water that I had? Oh, there's one. Snag this. And my kid's toy has too much putty in it. So, I'm going to use this itty bitty bottle of water. I mean, honestly, you only need a touch of water to activate anything watercolor. Personally, less is better because too much water gets out of control. All right, so I'm gonna wet this down. Come on down. And we're gonna go through this. I'm gonna do this one last. But I wanna see, because these colors, remember they were like supposed to be red, blue, and then these are green, chestnut, and all right, so this one is like a light gray. Wow, that's like super light. And this is supposed to be like a darker, and this is supposed to be like, it says red, but it's more like a mauve color. Actually, it doesn't even come out this color. And the blue is blue. Okay, so let's rinse this a little bit. So this is blue. This one, oh, I think it covered up the white. So what colors were these? So they were red. This is supposed to be red. This is supposed to be blue. And this is supposed to be green. So, okay. So it's like more like a graphite. More like a graphite type of color. Not so much like true red, true green, true blue. All right. And then here we have the green, the colored pencil, the watercolor pencil. Which you can see, the color depth is different. And then this is the Colortint, which would make really good shading. Okay, so this I'm curious about. And then here we have this putty stuff. Okay, so this acts like that, what was it, watercolor? I want to say liquid pencil. There we go. This behaves like the liquid pencil. You add water to it and you basically can do anything you want. So you could basically take a little bit of this putty stuff, put it in a dish, and use it almost like an ink style, but it's not ink, it's pencil, which is still confusing to me today, but there's so many new things compared to when I was a kid. Yeah, so this gets really, really deep. And then if you want to make it blacker or darker, then you use like a liner, and that'd be awesome. All right, let's test some. Yeah, this can be used as like an anchor almost. Okay. I'm gonna draw a rainbow just because my kids love rainbows. So let's see. Very hard to use a brush as like a pencil. Okay, you're trying to sketch something out. Okay, so yeah, this totally reminds me of the liquid pencil. Just the way it functions, the way that the colors fade as you lose the wetness of the ink, or not ink, but the graphite. When you lose the wetness of the graphite, then it starts to give like that drying effect. So, all right, this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely, and it's portable, and I did all this with just a smudge, and this is a whole pack. So, yeah, that's definitely worth the money if you're strapped for cash. And you know, graphite pencils and like professional pencils are can become very expensive. So yeah, this is definitely cool. These, I have to be honest, I'm not particularly a fan of these for one, the Create-A-Color, and I love Create-A-Color, especially colored pencils. But I don't know, this is not red at all. It looks purple. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with this color. But these three color pencils, very good color, very good tone, like even this with the fading, that could be really cool, these three. These three up here, which is supposed to be the green, the blue, the red, not a huge particular fan of it, but I can see if you use only these 5 colors on a portrait of some sort or something that has extreme detail, because then you can use this as your base, and then this is your shading, and then this is the detail. So I could totally see how you could use this whole kit, and it did come with white, but the white didn't really show. Yeah, the white didn't really show up on here. And I would use that normally with something else. So now and we forgot to test these out. Let's test these out then. Oh, I'm scared to take these out. Alright, so these are the Derwents. Let's see what Derwent has for watercolor. I love me some Derwent. That's actually one of my favorite pencils to use on my Procreate. So I'm just gonna scoosh that and scoosh that. Okay, let's see. Dum, dum, dum. So let's see, these are Derwents. Ooh, that's pretty. And in case you're wondering what I was spraying in there, it's actually alcohol, not water. But it would work with any liquid, I'm sure. I like to keep my brushes clean, so, and I ran out of water, so this is the closest thing I could get to in time, so I don't have to stop the video, do it again. And here we go, and this is the other color. So what colors palettes with this? Dark indigo and juniper. Ooh, that is a pretty color. See, this is closer to this color. Now let's try this again. Because I want to see. I'm going to do this red next to the juniper. And let's see if that has a different color. Yeah, it's almost the same. It's a different value, but it's got like that hint, that tone, like under the paper, if you see. Like right here, it's got like that tone of color, you know, with that resembles juniper. Yeah, I have to say I'm not a huge fan, again, of the color, but these two, yeah, those are nice. And I used alcohol, so it definitely dilutes the strength of the color. So, but yeah, even if, totally very good pigment in that. And this way the alcohol evaporates right away, so I don't have to worry about it sogging or dripping anywhere. Here we go. All right, so I think, what should I do? yeah, I'm gonna do a sketch using just watercolor pencils. I'm just gonna use these two. I'm just gonna use these two as a base. I'm gonna do this one, and then I'm gonna do this one as like my outline, my dark shadows. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, and this is the little sketch that I did using just these two pencils. So the Graphite Create a Color and Graphite Aquarelle HB and 8B. So if you want to see what this came out to actually look like when I check out my Minnie Brown art Instagram profile. I post a lot of digital art on there, but I'll start posting what I do in my YouTube videos so you can see more finished pieces and definitely see the completed results from using some of the products I get in Sketchbox. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment anything that you might have used in this video. And let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, and how you use the medium in the box differently. All right, thank you guys. Bye.